Hi, I'm Madison Kleckler. I'm a pregnancy and postpartum athleticism coach, a donor-trained birth doula, and also a postnatal fitness specialist. This is Eli. Chances are, if you're a client of mine or have been a client of mine at some point, you have heard me say a time or two, it's just your body leaning on the fences. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what that means today. So what I use with lots of my clients is a farmhouse analogy. And the farmhouse analogy is basically like you have a farmhouse in the middle of the field. It's surrounded by a fence, a white picket fence, if you will. Many of my clients are kind of playing in the house. They're wanting to explore the field. They're wanting to go beyond the fence, but they're scared to. They don't feel like they can, and they've been told that they have these rules and boundaries to stay really close to the house and not play around the fences. And a lot of them are just doing really safe exercises, and maybe they just want to go beyond the fences and figure out there's more movement out there, basically. So what I like to use with clients is a lean on the fences kind of idea, and it differs from person to person and symptom to symptom. So imagine the fence are your symptoms. It's your pain threshold, your symptom threshold. Some people's fence is right up against the house, and sometimes, and many people, they have times where they feel like the fence is inside the house, like their house is caving in, the walls are caving in. He's distracting, right? But what I want to do is lean and push a little bit on those fences, because that's what's going to expand their boundaries, expand their movement medicine, their movement library to a place where their body can handle more. So when I'm working with a client who is experiencing pain or symptoms, they're afraid to step outside the door of their house, they're afraid to move a little bit further into the field or go up towards the fence or try to open the fence and venture outside of it, what I want to do is kind of take their hand and lead them across the field with their movement. So give them tasks that get them closer and closer to the fences, and then I want to monitor their pain and symptoms. So what's going on after those movements? What happens if we lean on the fence a little bit and they experience maybe a little pain or discomfort? Maybe that's just their body saying, hey, we're leaning on those fences, time to pull it back a little bit, but maybe you can push a little further into that fence the next time. So the farmhouse analogy is a really great way to envision and imagine your pain and your symptoms and where you lie in that. Where are your fences? Are they right up against the house? Are your walls caving in? How can you lean on them a little bit to expand the fence and make that pasture and make the room to play a little wider? I have said it a few times on my social media, and I've posted about it. You know, it's nice to play in the field, but the fences, the boundaries, are where the fun is. It's where all the excitement happens. And a lot of people who are into health and fitness want that excitement. They want to be in that movement that challenges them and that makes them feel like they're changing and they're growing in that way. And when people go to practitioners and they've been told that they have these issues, a lot of the times those fences just get pulled back and they're feeling like they are closed in, and they can't do anything to challenge themselves or to get that movement that they really want in, or they just don't feel like they can live everyday life in a way that is pain or symptom free. So this is how I work with people who are experiencing pain and symptoms. I want to find out where in their mind they're placing their fence. How close is it to the house? Is it right up on them, or do they have lots of room to play? When we lean on the fence, how do they feel? Are they experiencing pain, increased pain and symptoms later, or are they feeling like that fence is expanding a little bit and they're able to add more movements into their library or do more things in everyday life pain and symptom free? So that's a little bit about how I use the farmhouse analogy to work with my clients who are experiencing pain and symptoms. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think when I say lean on the fences? If you have any questions, contact me at madison@madisonsmamas.com.